Commission Junction is one of the biggest and oldest affiliate networks out there. They've been around for more than 2 decades, so they know what they're doing. And they work with some of the biggest brands. They have more than 3,000 brands and advertisers on the platform. That also means that you need to get in with these guys in order to make good money with your website with affiliate marketing, because many of the deals are working exclusively with Commission Junction. I've made more than 50 grand with this platform over the last couple of years, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know to get success. I'll walk you through some of the important things inside the platform, and I'll also give you some really good tips on how to get success with it. Before we dig into the system, I want you to know about a few things. You shouldn't sign up with Commission Junction right away when you start your new website or your blog. You need to wait till you have some traffic on the site, because you need to generate at least a little bit of sales within the first half year from your sign up in order to stay active with your account on Commission Junction. And also for each advertiser, you need to get approved on a per advertiser basis. There are ways to get around this, which I'll come back to. But in most cases, you need to apply for each program. And some of these advertisers are really picky. So it's great to be able to show them a nice looking website with some nice traffic numbers that you can show off. You need to be able to brag a little bit to get in with many of these guys. And one thing I need you to know, a really cool tip here that can save you a lot of headache. When you sign up with the platform, you need to state your address. And if you're outside the United States, you might fill in an address for Denmark like me, or UK, or India, or whatever. Whenever an advertiser wants to figure out if they want to approve you or decline your application, they will see that your address is from outside the US. And if you don't state specifically that even though your address is outside the States, you have US traffic on your site, they might decline your application. So if you have an English audience, if you're going for American traffic, put that in your website description and in your profile description so they can see upfront that even though you're registered outside the US, you have US traffic, so they shouldn't decline you on that basis. Now let's dig into some best practices, and I'll give you some tips on how to make the most out of this platform. But before we do so, consider subscribing to my channel, because I have videos coming up every week with helpful tutorials and SEO tips and how to make money with your website. Alright, let's get to it. My first tip for you is to start out right away by applying for as many programs as possible that you think will work well with your audience. Because it does take a few weeks sometimes before they get to your application. So in order to be able to advertise sooner than later, just apply for a lot of programs. But there is one way to get around this. If you can get certified with the Commission Junction, you can become what they call a content certified publisher. That means that you will get pre-approved to a lot of the best programs in there. So they have an agreement with many of the brands and the advertisers that they can pre-approve websites that they think look really awesome. They do this, of course, to make it easier for the advertisers and the brands so they don't have to go in and approve all these applications every day. But also to make it easier for you and I, so we don't have to go in and apply and apply and apply for all these programs. Let me show you some requirements here that you need to meet in order to get approved with this. Let's take a look at how you can make yourself look attractive to advertisers and brands. So you go into account here and go to your network profile. This is exactly what the brands will see when they're figuring out whether they should approve you with the program or not. So make sure to state here if you have US traffic, even though your company or your address is registered outside of the US. See here how I put it here. Our traffic is from US and Canada, even though our company is based in Denmark. I just want all the advertisers to see that right up front so they know that they should approve me even though it says Denmark on my application. And then you might want to mention numbers like I did here. We have around 250,000 visitors per month. I should actually update that because I think it's close to 600,000 or 700,000 page views now. So this little part here is the most important thing to really nail and get right, because otherwise you'll not get approved with all these awesome brands. And of course, you should mention all your websites, if you have any YouTube channel, Pinterest account, anything else that you want to use to promote their affiliate offers. Put everything in here. Make them feel like they cannot miss out working with this awesome company. Now let's take a look at how all these advertisers are presented and what data you have to work with in order to figure out which offers you should go with. Now, there are different ways you can sort this list of advertisers here. By default, it'll just be set to A to C, alphabetically. But you don't want to do that. You want to either go for network earnings, like high to low. Let's do that first. So now you'll see the highest earning programs at the top here. Or you can take a look into the EPC. That's how much you will earn with 100 clicks. So see, there might be some of these advertisers who are earning a ton of money for a few affiliates, a few huge affiliates. But there might also be some programs in here where a few bloggers are sending just a little bit of traffic, but they're earning a ton of money. So you also want to look into these ones. And those you'll find when you sort by 7 day or 3 months EPC high to low. So now you can see exactly how much money other bloggers are earning when they send traffic to this site. Even though they might not be one of the biggest advertisers, you can see in here if they're doing really well with that little traffic they're getting. So that's 2 ways to sort this list, and you want to do both when you find offers that you want to promote. And then of course you have a search feature out here. You can search specifically for an advertiser if you want to know if they are on Commission Junction. And there's a good chance they are because there are thousands of advertisers in here. So many of the biggest players will either be here on Commission Junction or ShareASale or both places, or they might have a private program that you need to apply for, more like Amazon, where you work directly with the website. And then you can also sort the list by status. For example, you can look at all the advertisers that already has you approved. You can look into pinning offers. You can also see offers that have expired or where you have been declined and so on. Or you can search by category and say, for example, you have a website about careers, then you definitely want to dig into this here. Then you can click that off and just see all the programs that are available there. You might recognize a program, maybe nobody else is sending traffic their way, so they might not show up when you sort by top earners or how much money people earn with the program, but you might want to test it out, if it's spot on with your audience. And then there are also some language, geographic, and country targeting you can set on here. But really, that's how you should use these filters here. Now let's see what data you have when you click on one of these advertisers. For example, this one, gift card mall. It's one that really earns well. You can see they're doing really well from this green bar here. It's all the way up to 5. That means that people are making a lot of money with this program. And you can also see that the earning per 100 clicks is really high as well. So this is a pretty good program, especially if you're working with gift cards or presents or anything in relation to that, parties or whatever. You should definitely apply for this program. You'll see a description here. You can find an email you can reach out to, which you definitely should if you're going to work with these guys. You should always reach out to the brands and the companies you want to work with and ask for specific coupons that are tailored to your audience, or just ask them really which product you should promote because they have all the data. And then you can also see over here which countries they're targeting. So it's 97% United States, 2% Canada. And then you can click into the program terms here and you can see what the referral period looks like. That's also the cookie time. So that means that you have a 30-day window. That's very standard. And you can see the commission is 2% and 5% on specific things. And that's really all you need to look at. If you want to find the links to the page, you just click here, get links. And then you can find some links here they already set up for you. But really, when you want to link to a program, you should go into links here, click to link tools. And in here, you can drag and drop this link here to your toolbar. When you do that, you can go to any store or any brand site that's working with Commission Junction where you have already been approved. And you can go to any URL you want to promote, click this link in your toolbar, and down you'll have a little pop-up that shows you your affiliate link. That's by far the easiest way to work with this, because you don't even need to log into or open the Commission Junction profile here in order to find the link. You just save that link in your toolbar, make sure you're logged into Commission Junction, and then without even logging into the system here, you can quickly access links to whatever page you want to link to for any brand. So do that, because it's so much quicker than logging into the system here every time you want to find a link and try to see if you can actually find that link. When it comes to getting paid from the system, there are 2 ways you can get your money out. One is to get a check, and 2 is to get a direct deposit to your bank account. You cannot get your money from PayPal, unfortunately. But if you don't have a US-based bank account, you can set up an account with Payoneer. With Payoneer, you can quickly online set up an American bank account so you can take out your money. That's a great way to get around this. You also need to know about ShareASale. That's one of the other big affiliate networks. You need to check out the video that I linked to up here. Inside that video I show you exactly how to use that platform, and I also share some really good tips on how to get better commissions with all affiliate networks. Some really good tips that you can also use with Commission Junction. So check out that video as well. And make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have many more videos coming for you guys. And check out the other videos on my channel about affiliate marketing and how to make money with your website. And give this video a thumbs up. See you guys next time.